What I eat in a day as a fat girl. Rotisserie chicken. Sugar-free BBQ sauce. Days hot and spicy pickles. Carrot. Red pepper. Popcorn. Louisiana hot sauce pork rinds. Protein bar. Protein shake. Boiled eggs with hot sauce and mustard. Turkey sausage patties. Sugar-free vanilla pudding. One half an avocado. Pineapple. Refilled my water cup 3 times.
I'm fat, and this is what I eat in a day. So for breakfast, we're gonna have a large pepperoni pizza all to ourselves. Is what you thought my fat ass was gonna say. No, no, no. I'm on a bit of a weight loss journey now, which means we're not supposed to be eating whole pizzas by ourselves. Instead, how about these chocolate overnight oats that I made, which make me feel like I'm eating dessert for breakfast? Maybe I'll add in one of those frozen breakfast burritos that I spent like an hour and a half meal prepping last night. You know, the ones that I got the ingredient ratio wrong when making, so I just have an extra half pound of this delicious burrito meat with no idea what to use it for unless I make more burritos. So I wrap up the burrito in a little paper towel and then put it in the microwave. Then we're gonna get that tortilla nice and crispy. Oh, can't forget the little sauce. I love this sauce, it's so good. And with that, breakfast is served. Couple hours later and it's dinner time. What are we having tonight? Honey teriyaki chicken and rice. Shout out to Stealth Health Life for these recipes for this and the breakfast burritos. I absolutely adore them. And with dinner, as a treat, I gotta have a can of Pepsi Max. And there you have it. There's everything I had to eat today as a 500-pound man who's trying to lose some weight.
Everything I eat as an extra thick girly. For lunch, I have Arby's. I got not one, but 2 loaded Italian sandwich. I also got the white cheddar mac. Who else here eats Arby's? Because I know I can't be the only one keeping them in business. That actually looks pretty good. Get yourself a bite. Wow, that is really good. I made a Flying Dutchman burger and I also have steak fries. This time I have a nacho cheese with bacon. You know I love my food, so I have 2 big patties. That looks amazing. Nice.
Big mama, he get wet when he call me big.
Fries with bacon and cheese. Eat with a fat girl. This is what I eat in a day as a beautiful plus-size bitch. If you don't want to see a confident fat woman in her own skin eating, keep funny scrolling. We don't want or need you here, bitch. Good morning, beautiful bitches. This morning I have a cookie butter caramel Dunkin' latte. Cheers! Delicious. For lunch I have a Pepsi Zero, no ice of course, with a dash of wild cherry Pepsi. All-American sub with lettuce, pickles, and mayo, and provolone cheese. Do you want a sip? You can't take it, no. We are going on a walk and I'm eating the rest of my sub. It was a foot long. For dinner, I have chicken tortilla soup. I cannot show you, it will spill. I'm adding some Doritos on top, crushed Doritos. And I'm adding all of them actually.
And then bitches, I had the munchies. You know I'm a gardener. So I made homemade peanut butter s'mores without the marshmallow. Love you bitches.
First, I started out the day with a Long John from Thornton's and a milk. Yes, don't judge me. I got my donut from the gas station and I drink milk. I love milk and I love gas station donuts. So it was really good. I thought it would have cream in it, but it didn't. So that was a great start to my day. But it was really good anyways. So overall, I would give it a 7 out of 10. For lunch, I had some butternut squash ravioli from the Love Backwards brand. On office days, I usually just eat something quick for lunch because I like to maximize my break. I love the butternut squash ravioli. It's one of my favorites. It's delicious and nutritious, mostly. And I had a ice cold Fresca from the pop machine. It was really fresh and refreshing. Then I went in with a Milano cookie. I love these guys. The little chocolate is the best part. After work, I hit up Auntie Anne's at the mall with my mom. I love a good Auntie Anne's moment. This time I got the pepperoni pretzel bites and a blue raz lemonade. The pretzel bites are nice and salty. I love the pepperoni. And I also love blue raspberry lemonade because it's so sweet and tangy. My mom and I then hit up the Cheesecake Factory. I, of course, got a sweet tea because that is my favorite drink. We got these cute little crostinis with ricotta cheese, honey, and sesame seed. They were really good, a little bit oily, but I would probably rate them a 6 out of 10. For my entree, I got teriyaki salmon with edamame, pineapple salsa, and roasted vegetables. This was amazing. The teriyaki sauce was delicious. The salmon was nice and flaky. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Then, of course, I had to take some cheesecake to go because I was stuffed. Then I got home, got ready for bed, and had some ice cold water because guess what? I don't drink enough water during the day. I always forget to record it. I do drink water, but I don't drink enough during the day. Of course, I had the cheesecake in bed because I was real tired after working and going to the mall. I got the salted caramel cheesecake with blondie brownie bottom. The whipped cream, always delicious. The salted caramel cheesecake was probably, I would give it an 8 out of 10. The bottom of the brownie was kind of hard, so it was hard to eat. And that was the night. Here's some extra steps read to bid you adieu.
What I eat in a day as a plus size person, and this is episode 3 of Your Picks, where you choose what I eat for the day. I started off with the caramel oat milk latte, which was really good. I could not make that at home because I don't know how, so I got it from Scooters. For actual breakfast, I had some vanilla Greek yogurt mixed in with some Catalina Crunch cereal and blueberries. For lunch, I put this in a lunchbox because it was giving kids meal lunch to me. It was a Smucker's PB&J sandwich, some apple slices with cinnamon on top, and popcorn, specifically the skinny pop. And it was really good, but it felt like I was a kid again. For dinner, I was super excited to see that I was going to be having some Chick-fil-A. For my drink, it is a Diet Coke with some grilled nuggets, some fries, and Polynesian sauce. I have never had this sauce before, and oh my gosh, it was delicious. The grilled nuggets is okay, but I would not go back for this again unless you guys tell me to. But I will actually get this sauce again. So that's what I ate in a day. This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. I started off with some breakfast, which included 2 regular eggs, some egg whites, peppers, onions, and 2 slices of bacon. This was delicious. Oh, and cheese. After that, I had these 2 Walmart brand Uncrustables, which is just like the peanut butter and jelly. And I always like putting them in the microwave for like 20 seconds. And then it's all nice and warm and gooey on the inside. And oh my gosh, I love it. And I just do not need to buy these because I'm just going to eat the entire box in 0.2 seconds. I just know it. But I was still hungry after that because they're pretty small sandwiches. And so I had this breakfast sandwich, which is just a croissant, ham, egg, and cheese thing. And then I had my energy drink, which was much later. This is the Sunkissed Alani. And then I had 2 bags of the Skinny Pop popcorn. And then I tried the Trader Joe's dumplings because you guys keep thinking that I am eating them and I'm not. But these are only okay and I would never buy them again. For dinner, I made some noodles. Yummy. This is what we eat in a day as plus size people at the Texas State Fair. We started off strong with this chicken donut sandwich, and oh my gosh, this was so delicious. I would definitely get this again. Even the chicken sandwich itself was really good, and both of us rated this pretty high. Just watching this back is making me hungry all over again. We then had these brisket stuffed pretzels, and it was amazing. Definitely a little salty, but overall really, really good, and I loved it. We also had some alligator and cheese poppers. This came with french fries and was not worth the money, and I'm not even sure if I tasted the alligator like that. This was one of the things I was most excited about, which is the Texas State Fair Bowl, which had chicken, beef, birria, and shrimp. It was actually really, really good, really filling. At this point, we were feeling pretty full, but we kept going. This is the Wagyu bacon jam sliders, and it also came with french fries, and this is the Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries, and oh my gosh, this was delicious. I thought I wasn't going to be able to eat for the rest of the day, but I ended up getting mo bettas, and I got chicken and steak.
What a fat bitch eats in an ambulance, don't give a hat with someone kiss baby to still get back. I mean, y'all, I'm drinking a cherry slush energy drink. It's good, but it remind me of cough medicine. Y'all, I mean one of my homemade blueberry crumble muffins. Just look at that. Y'all, I mean this beef and elk stick. This is supposed to be sweet and spicy, but ain't nothing spicy about it. Y'all, I mean a banana. Y'all, I haven't had a banana in so long. Y'all, this my dinner don't even look good. I have some roasted chicken, some baked mac and cheese, and some green beans. Here, get you a bite. Y'all, look how juicy. Here, get you a bite. Y'all, I mean hot Cheetos. What a fat bitch eats in the ambulance, don't give a hat over someone kiss big, but it still get bent. I mean, y'all, I mean some original potato chips. Y'all, I'm eating a banana. Y'all, this my dinner don't even look good. We got Chinese for dinner. So I have beef fried rice at the bottom. I have sesame chicken. I've never had that. And that came with onions and broccoli. And then I have a shrimp egg roll. Oh yeah, I poured some of my man's bourbon sauce on that. Here, get you a bite. This is good. Y'all, look at these onions. What do y'all usually order from the Chinese place?
And it's so yes. Me flat patty big tea. Good. Yeah, man. Just like a different side.
Welcome back to What I Eat in a Day as a plus-size girly. Starting off strong, I had some Starbucks. I got a brown sugar oat milkshake and espresso and one of those marshmallow crispy treats. My friends and I went out to dinner. We got like a sampler platter, chicken nuggets, fries, all the good stuff, and cheesecake. The next day, I got some Dunkin'. Honestly, this is just a combination of random stuff. I went to the Global Citizens Festival, and y'all, I paid like $20 for peanut butter and jelly drinks and a cookie, so that was a little bit crazy. But honestly, it was super fun. They had Shakira and Cardi B and just a couple of other artists. My friends won tickets and they invited me, so that was super kind of them. Also, the fact that it was my first concert in Central Park, it was just like, honestly, a great experience. Anyways, on Sunday, we had the celebration of life from my friend Keith. So here's my friends and I. They wanted us to wear like Batman and things that he liked. They had some food. And of course, we had to take shots and surf sides and all the good stuff. Then I went to Rollin' Roaster with my friends. We got a bunch of food there. And they gave us 2 free pizzas, which was cool. But anyways, how are y'all? Please share with the class. I have off work tomorrow, so that's very exciting. But yeah, that's all. Also, look at these views. Love you guys. Bye. Welcome back to What I Eat in a Day as a plus-size girly. Y'all, so sorry I've been MIA again, but like I said, between traveling like 3 to 4 hours a day plus work, it's been crazy. Monday night, I had a meeting. Tuesday, I went out to dinner with my friends, as you could see here. We got this like meal deal from the Colonnade in Staten Island, if you know anything about Staten Island. I never really go there, honestly, but I just saw that they started doing 24/7 again, and honestly, for $23, we got a lot of food. Then my mom and I went out to dinner Wednesday. We got Chinese food, and then I've been eating school lunches. But anyways, I'm rambling. How are y'all? Please, as always, share with the class. If you made it this far, you are the realest of the real ones. Because I don't even know what to talk about anymore, y'all. Like, please. On another note, I may be moving October 1st, so that'll be fun and exciting. I could definitely make some videos on that. I am so excited for the weekend. Also, this apple, like, turtle apple, whatever, was super good. But this weekend, I'm going to the Global Citizens Festival. It's going to be so much fun. This morning, I got Dunkin', and that's all. Love you guys. Bye.
Things I was eating when I was rapidly gaining weight in a state of delusion over how many calories I was consuming. Full day edition. Gather all the campfire. We all know why we're here. Let's get into it, okay? Starting off for breakfast, whenever I was like working those open to close, close to open shifts, whatever, back to back at Jersey Mike's, I would just stop at a like gas station and I would just pick whatever. So I went through a phase with the big honey buns, not the regular honey buns. No one really wants a regular honey bun when there's a big honey bun sitting right next to it. You know what I'm saying? And then so I'd pick up the large honey bun and then I would grab the little Frappuccino glass Starbucks, you know, little vanillas. You guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, 770 calories for breakfast, Caitlin. Okay, sister. And before you're like, what did you think by you getting the big honey bun? I think it's one thing to be like, hey, this is not the best option for me, and another to be like, my breakfast is pushing almost 1,000 calories and I'm just running on carbs and a dream. When I was working at Jersey Mike's and I would like work long shifts, I would eat like a regular sub like during the day because I was a busy gal, slinging meat, building dreams, making subs, whatever. I get the regular tuna sub and I would get it Mike's way, no tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. Tomatoes don't like me. We're not friends. And then I would add mayo and add cheese. So the regular tuna sub doesn't come with cheese. You have to add it. But the total for my regular tuna sub, you guys are not ready for this because I was like 1,430 calories for my tuna sub. 1,430 calories in tuna sub. But for dinner, like on my way home, I would like stop at McDonald's because it was like late. Like I used to work from like 7 a.m. to like 8 or 9 p.m. It was wild, a wild time. Shout out to food service workers. You guys are the real ones. Like on the way home, my emotional support and also I was hungry is I would stop and I would get 2 McDoubles from McDonald's. And before you're like, what did you expect from 2 McDoubles? Shut up. Just shut up.
I don't have time for you today. I don't know what I expected, okay? But I would get 2 McDoubles and a large Coke, and I felt like I was getting more bang for my calorie buck getting the McDoubles than the fry. I don't know, girl math in my head, McDonald's math. I would have that and my large Coke, 1,090 calories. Now, I would have guessed that the 2 McDoubles and the large Coke would have been worse than the tuna sandwich. I would have been wrong. So, total for my day, 3,290 calories and 4 grams of fiber. So, that explains my tummy problems along with the anxiety. I mean, these orders, elite. The big honey bun, what a time to be alive when you could purchase a large honey bun. Have you seen the large zebra cakes at the gas stations? My God, I love zebra cakes. That is just like, I can't. Like, whenever I see those, I had a large zebra cake after the Eras Tour concert, and I had my large zebra cake, and I had like, I think like a Coke Zero, and I was in my Eras Tour t-shirt, and it was like 2 a.m., and I was with my husband, and I fell on top of the world. Let me know your diabolical orders down below. Let me know if you guessed some of these, if you're like, yeah, sister, if you're like, no, sister, I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Everything I eat in a day is a big fat twat. So I think this is day 3 of me attempting to eat more healthy. We're just going to ignore the fact that I had McDonald's last night because ignorance is bliss. Said it before, I'll say it again. You need to try this iced coffee. So I found Bounty and Milky Way hot chocolate in Home Bargains. Just do 1 scoop of each, mix it with the coffee, and then put it with this Jersey milk. Why have I never heard of this Jersey milk before? It is the creamiest fucking milk I've ever tried in my life. I am obsessed. It is higher in fat, but there's more nutrients in it. So to me, that's healthy. I actually find it harder to eat healthier when I'm working from home because there's just too much opportunity for me to go and shove my face. But I'm so proud of myself because instead of making a sausage sandwich, I had natural Greek yogurt with blueberries and Manuka honey. A couple more days like this and I'm going to be looking like Paris Hilton. You bitches better fucking wait for the glow up. I fear I'm going to turn sideways and I'm going to fucking disappear. Do you know what I mean? Low key though, I do miss the sausage sandwich because that Greek yogurt was fucking sour. On my lunch break, I had to run and get a haircut because I was looking like Pat Butcher. Afterwards, I was so hungry, I thought I was going to combust. And there's this Polish cafe where I live and they do the best food. It's actually incredible. So I grabbed myself a little panini and I had to rush off home because I was late back to work. Oh yeah, fresh trim under. Can we just take a moment for this sandwich? Are you seeing this? So it had Parma ham, buffalo mozzarella, salad, and like pesto and balsamic dressing. I've never thought to put pesto and balsamic dressing together. It fucking slaps. Not to be dramatic or anything, but I think that's actually got to be up there with the top 10 sandwiches I've ever eaten in my life. That is actually my go-to until further notice. Definitely gonna have to learn how to recreate that. So a few of you have actually asked for my skincare routine, which is baffling to me because I've had acne since I was about 14. I had to run to Boots, so I will actually be showing that in a separate video. I only went out for a couple of bits and I spent over a fucking £100. I feel like I can't even do a fucking fart without being charged for it these days. I couldn't really be bothered to cook today, so I just grabbed myself a lasagna, but the supermarket ones are just not cheesy enough for me. So I added a whole ball of mozzarella on top. I mean, look at the fucking state of that. Bon apple teeth, you big fat twat.
This is what I ate yesterday, 1 bagel with cream cheese and a cup of coffee. Then again, I had a second breakfast, another bagel with cream cheese. My snack was this chocolate. For lunch I had steak. It was better than yesterday's steak, because this time my wife made it. Then I had a handful of almonds, you can count them. For dinner I had dal rice with salmon. It looks very good and it also tasted good. For my midnight snack I had 1 peach.
What I eat in a day as an obese 19-year-old. I worked out and had my protein shake, and then I actually got protein yogurt with frozen grapes, but it took so long to eat it that it thawed out. Did some studies, and digital art is hard. I kind of got in a depressive rut toward the afternoon, not entirely sure why. But I wasn't really in the mood for food or cooking. I was gonna make a salad, but I didn't. And then eventually I did get a stir fry with some Cheetos because I wanted some, but I didn't really finish it.
Full day of eating as a girly who goes to the gym, tries to change her eating habits, but also can't say no to some fries.
In the morning off with some watermelon and lime juice. I did go to the gym for cardio, and I'll probably go again later for some weights, but I want something refreshing.
I ended up having about a cup of watermelon, and I just wasn't hungry after that, but my coworker did get me my favorite coffee. Screenshot the order if you like. It's pretty low calorie and tastes delicious. I love anything with cinnamon and brown sugar. And then I had an Oikos protein yogurt with some Drizzlicious cinnamon swirl. This was not my favorite flavor of Drizzlicious, but they were really good with the vanilla yogurt, and my coworkers loved them so much that they ended up finishing the rest of the bag and buying some more later. On my way home, I had a small sandwich with chicken, cheese, and of course some baked hot Cheetos, and I washed it down with one of my favorite Ollipops, the apple crisp. It tastes so good.
I know. We got some Dave's hot chicken. This is a top-loaded marshmallow syrup. What is it? Lucky Charms shake, and we're all gonna share it.
This is the Dave's top-loaded fries with mild chicken, extra pickles, sauce. It was so good.
And yes, me and my fiance are sharing this. And then we're also going to be splitting a burger from Culver's. The exact calorie count for the day. The top-loaded fries definitely were a lot of calories, and splitting a Culver's burger was a lot of calories, but I really didn't eat that much throughout the day. And the reason I do take my food diaries like this is because if I can't log it, I can look back on it and be like, this is what I ate. I can still show my dietitian what I ate, and trying to like put it in my brain that like food is food. The dietitian wanted me to look more as food being fuel, so whether it makes me feel good or bad, those are the things that I will learn as I go along. So after eating that meal last night, definitely woke up feeling so fatigued and tired, and we didn't even finish the entire thing of the loaded fries, but yet all the rest of the week I was doing really well, feeling really good. So it's kind of like that brief moment of happiness I get when I eat unhealthy food is starting to like not seem worth it the next day. So I'm definitely making progress, even though it has been slow.